Morning, everybody. We're gonna talk about another ghosty. But before then, I'm gonna talk about this thing I got. Actually, you see, my birthday was actually a couple weeks ago. Yay! Who cares? No one cares. I don't care about celebrating my birthday. Anyway, but I had a plan. I said I'm gonna pick this up, and then I'm gonna take this out, and blah blah blah. Anyway, just kidding. I'm just making random BS up. But the point is, there's a CD I was able to pick up. I did it actually a couple days ago. Literally a couple days ago. And I got it today before lunchtime. And let's just say it was weird because first of all, again, 2 days ago is whenever I sent it out, and we got the shipping, the processed email. Then apparently yesterday night at 10:40ish p.m. we got an email, and then today I got the CD, and it was from FedEx. And I thought that was weird. But what the weirder thing is the CD. You see, I actually like the music here. There's actually this album called Starship Velociraptor, which actually you can find on YouTube. Amazing animation and amazing music videos. I just have one strange problem. The CD case. Now, I don't know if I've ever seen a CD case like this. I think I have, but those CD cases were still thicker, and actually, it was actually made out of cardboard or something like that. This one is too. It just feels like the CD just slides right in and out very, very easily. So I said, okay, that was weird. Now I want to know how the sound sounds like on the CD. Problem, I can't ever play it. I can't play it because I had a CD player. I broke it. We had this giant CD tape radio player. The CD player on that thing doesn't work either. I had a cassette tape, or a cassette player. Guess what? Fucking broke that. I can't have anything good. So rather I want to keep it or give this away to somebody, I can't tell if the CD works until I get a stupid CD player. I like the Starship Velociraptor soundtrack. That music is good. But until I can see what the disc sounds like, I can't say I like it or not. I like the art. As I said, the art's amazing. I just thought that the case could have been at least a little bit better besides made out of strange cardboard. It's not really the strongest material. Maybe I could just put this in with my CD, because I have like a CD briefcase which actually holds CDs. Maybe just there you go, put it in there. That would suck because the album looks good. I just like jewel cases. Anyway, enough of my ranting about if I like stuff or not. Let's go to the next Tohoku ghost. Ooh, a ghosty. Who's that gonna be? Ooh, I already talked about that guy. Ooh. Hey, look, it's a lady. It is Furutsubaki no Rei. Yeah, that's her. Wait a minute. I don't know. I mean, I have a feeling but I might be wrong. There is flowers. Again, I don't know Japanese. Subaki. Flower? I don't know. No, Hana is flower. Furu, I wouldn't know. It's just an ode Subaki spirit. That's all it is? That is wrong. She lives in the Tsubaki. Oh, Tsubaki tree. Okay, it's a tree, it's a bush. Okay. I get it now. Stupid thing, get up. Okay. Well, not sure about the name, but anyway. So she needs water, soil, and sunlight. Oh! Idiot alert right here. Boop, boop, boop. She's basically the spirit of the Subaki trees. I'm an idiot. It took me a while to figure that out. She's basically the spirit of the plant. Dumb me. Anyway, so let's see. What is she actually about? Because she doesn't look harmful. So, in Japanese folklore, almost anything upon reaching old age will develop a spirit and become a yokai. Really? No wonder a lot of yokai, especially your men or women, kind of look a little... You don't see a lot of young ones. Okay, when a Subaki tree... Kamaya Japonica, or the rose of winter. Oh, it is a rose. Okay, that's a rose. Reaches an old age, its spirit gains the ability to separate itself from the host tree, along other strange with mysterious powers, which can be used to bewitch or trick humans. Okay, the first part was cool. The second part was kind of sad. I just don't like it when people are like, "Hi, I'm a ghost. I'm here to trick you." Why? I didn't do anything to you. But it's okay. So it's basically a tree spirit, like in maybe it's similar to like those nymphs in Greek mythology, but they can turn into trees and plants and stuff. Okay. The Subaki is actually an evergreen tree that has the strange behavior of not losing its flowers gradually, petal by petal, but by dropping them all at once. Cool. Like this. As a result, it's long been associated with death and strangeness. It is also taboo of bringing gifts to hospitals or sick people. Don't you dare give your friend a winter rose if you're sick. Especially in Japan, because that person might actually perish or get sicker. Okay. Anyway. So how did the story begin? Okay, long ago in the Yamagata prefecture, two merchants were walking around the mountain road when they passed a Suzuki tree. Such a beautiful young woman appeared out of nowhere on the road beside one of the merchants. She breathed on him. No, don't you dare put your mouth on me. Anyway. Instantly, he transformed into a bee. Bzzz. What was that for? She then disappeared into the Suzuki tree. That was an alarm for the stupid TV thing. Anyway, so she disappeared into the tree, and the bee followed her and landed on a flower. The fragrance of the tree turned poison. However, as soon as the bee smelled it, it dropped dead, or just it dropped to the ground, probably dead. The flower then fell to the ground too. The other merchant picked up both the bee and the flower and rushed to a nearby temple to save his friend. The priest recited prayers, read the sutras over the bee, but it did not return to life, nor to the former human form. Afterwards, the surviving merchant buried the bee and the flower together. That would be kind of a cool story to read. You're watching a movie, and then these people were walking down the road, and all of a sudden a woman dressed in a kimono goes, "Hello there, you're now a bee." Like, what the fuck? That would suck. Anyway. Oh, wait, what the? Oh, okay, there's two stories. Okay, or actually there's three. I like this one. That's kind of cool. So, the next story. The Akita prefecture. So, a man heard a sad and lonely voice coming from a tree one night. A few days later, a disaster befell the temple. This happened again and again, and soon the priest at the temple realized that the Tsubuki would cry a warning every time something bad is going to happen. Just like... what's his name? Abso. A lot of these yokai, a lot of these spirits are actually not there to make fun of you and harm you. Maybe most of these are just there to just warn you of impending danger. Anyway, the tree was dubbed I think it's Tonaki? I don't know, because this T doesn't look like that T, so I don't know. Subaki. Night crying Subaki. And it still stands in the temple Kanmanji where it stood 700 years? Wow. That's cool. Wait a minute, what? Kanmanji, this says the Kanemanji. Okay, with the I. Anyway. Anything about the crab? Is this the same one? No, that's not be right. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Wait, that's... I don't know. Anyway. Here it is. It's just an image of it. Well, there's a location of it. Well, anyway. Well, anyway, that's kind of cool. Anyway, in in Ogaki Gifu, there was an ancient burial mound. In one year, historians excavated the burial mound and discovered some actually ancient artifacts, including a mirror and some bones. The mirror. Probably not the same mirror I'm thinking about. However, shortly after the man who discovered the artifacts actually died, the locals blamed on the curse and returned the artifacts to the mound, planting a Tsubaki on top of it. When the Tsubaki grew old, transformed into a yokai tree. Since then, glowing figures of young, beautiful women have been seen on the roadside near the burial mound. That one's okay. This one was weird, but I like the fact that the temple says that the tree stays standing. That's kind of cool. But I like this one, although it's so creepy and dumb. It's like, I'm gonna blow on you and breathe on you. Now you're a bee. That's funny. Well, anyway, this thing proves that just like in the Native Americans, they actually believe that a lot of spirits, like rocks and trees and other spirits, other objects, they all have, a spirit and a soul. This thing gets a soul, and gets a grenade. The question though is, how old is old for a certain thing? Like for humans, they say old is between 80 and up. Some people are like a phone. Some say, a phone is old when it's 2 years old or 3 years old. A computer, they say, is old if it's 5, 6 years plus old. So how about trees? What's the age of trees when they're old? What's the age of other things before it's classified as, I get to have a yokai come out of me and split and say, nah, who? Well, anyway. Having your friends have some plants is cool, but a winter rose, I don't really see much of winter roses ever. Because in Texas, certain things grow right and certain things grow weird. Oh well.